All right, I'm sitting here with Lebo Mashitoa ahead of his big fight on ESPN versus Akani Puzi, co-main event of the evening. How are you feeling ahead of the big one?
No, thanks, Mr. Hayden. I'm feeling good and yeah, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go back in the cruiserweight division again. You took your last fight at light heavyweight. What was the decision to go back to cruiserweight?
Light heavy was everything was happening fast. The weight cutting was difficult. I did it, but to perform at that weight at such a short time wasn't good for me. And obviously, I came back to cruiser, and Akane looks like the only guy who will fight me at the moment. So why not? I'll take the challenge. He's a tough opponent. He's good. We all know him. But I'm also good. It also forces me to step up my game. And yeah, we'll see what happens on the 24th.
So you sort of made your name amongst the spectators in the professional ranks with those 2 wins over Keaton Gomes. Now Akani Puzi, an even bigger name to add to your resume should you get through him.
Yes. That's the plan, But for me, this fight, it's about my son. For me personally, that's what it's for. When I lost him in December, it was a tough time. I was preparing to fight Akani for Jan, but then when I lost my son, I was dealing. It was a huge loss, and I had to deal with it. So, but I managed to get back in training. So I pulled myself together. I trained for Akani, and I'm working with Coach Anton Neal, the former heavyweight. So yeah, I'm comfortable with him. We're getting along well, and yeah, that's what it's about for me. This fight's for my son. That's all it is. Just to fight, get in the ring, fight, give my best. That's all it is.
Lebo, with the loss of your son, are you mentally prepared to be stepping in the ring at this point as well?
Yes, I am, and he's the one who gives me the energy to train. When I think about him, it's painful, but it also makes me not to give up, not to quit. Basically just push, as far as you can, as hard as you can, no matter the pain, no matter what, just get through. That's all it is to me.
Right, and one thing I've noticed about you is that you've changed to the corporate environment now. You're a suited up man. When did that happen?
Last year, December, shortly, just before I actually lost my son, I was working really hard for him, he was the only reason when he came, when he came into this world, he was the main reason for me to pull up my socks and, just get things going, start making a big name. So he could also follow my footsteps. That was the plan, the idea, but sadly it didn't happen. But I'm still here, I'm still continuing. Nothing has changed for me, and yeah.
For you to obviously get back in the ring and do what you've been doing in the past, you got the nickname The Machine from your boxing style. How much improvements, should we say, or how many different things have you added to your game since the last time we saw you?
Well, right now we can say power. Power, I need some power with Akane. I have to try and hurt him at least. I can't just box like I did with Keaton. Okay, I can a little, but I need to put in some power, my punches, and obviously some movement, speed. Speed is the most important, because with Akane, he's smart, he's clever, he's been in the game for a while, he knows the game. He probably knows what kind of a boxer I am, so I had to change some things up a bit, but me and my coach, Antonio, we've worked on a game plan, and we will be ready to execute it on the 24th.
Right, and did you watch Akani Puzi's last 2 fights against Johnny Miller?
Yes. I've watched both fights, and I thought Akani was gonna beat Johnny the first time, but it turns out Johnny still got it. He still packs a punch. Even though he's close to end of his career, but he's still a fighter, So we all underestimated Johnny, We all underestimated it.
I mean, you've been working with Johnny as well for this fight, haven't you? Has he been giving you some help and advice for this?
Yes. We've been sparring. We sparred well. I've been pushing. Johnny is really good. I've been working. I've been working hard, and Johnny, he's been advising me accordingly. About Akane. How I should box him. He advised me, don't worry about the power. You can put it in when there's an opportunity, but just do what you do. Yeah.
It's obviously good experience hearing that from someone of his stature. He's been around for a very long time and in your weight division as well. So hearing sort of advice from him, you definitely take it on board as opposed to, some of the other guys that maybe haven't been around for as long as he has. In saying all of that, you are, I think, 10 fights in now. So you got your professional experience, you similar experience to Akani in the professional ranks. Do you feel like on paper is a fair match, even match?
Yeah. Similar, yeah. He's maybe, I think he's maybe 3 fights ahead of me. I'm not sure, yeah. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy. But I'm going for it. I have to show people what I'm capable of, and the step up to go up against Akane. I mean, like Akane he beat Chris Thompson twice, and Chris Thompson was quite a tough guy for me. He had a lot of weight. My game plan was just to box, which is what I did. But in the last round, Chris Thompson put all his weight on me. That really killed me. But I'm ready for Akane. Okay, I'm not sure if Akane will do the same in the later rounds. But if he's fit, he'll just box. That's what I know. I know that right hand. It's part of their game plan. That's what I heard. And yeah, so. He's gonna throw some combinations, I'm sure, but I'm also gonna throw some combinations, and I'm ready to give what he's gonna give. He's gonna hurt me, I'm gonna hurt him back, and we can see who wants it more. Yes.
100%. And the fact that this is going to be on the ESPN Africa platform, network television, it's a big slot for you, co-main events of the evening. How much have you taken that into account, the occasion, let's put it that way?
Yeah, no, it's a serious event, and there's a lot of expectations. A lot of people are backing me, and I cannot mess this up. I have to show what I'm worth. I have to, I just want to thank everyone, for all the help, the encouragement, everybody wishing me good luck for this fight, but it comes with hard work at the end of the day. And yes, I'm thankful for ESPN. They're helping us boxers. Doing bouts every month. It's good. It's what we needed after this whole last 2 years.
Catch up.
Yes. So we're gonna be back in action, and yeah, it's all about the best against the best now. Yes.
Right, it is the best against the best. There's no cotton wooling in this game. You have a message for Akani Puzi before you guys face off next week?
Honestly, I don't. I don't.
Okay, no message for Akani Puzi. All right, and do you have thank yous or shout outs for anybody out there, lastly?
Yes. I just want to thank my fans, all the fans, boxing fans, thank all the sponsors behind me. It's not easy making it, day in, day out, making ends meet. It's difficult, and I just want to thank everybody, yes, and most importantly, ESPN, for being here, for giving us this opportunity, for us to show what we do, what we train for, the struggles we go through, and up until that fight night, to show what we've been putting in, so I just want to say thank you to everybody.